Um, so we got the call at 12:53. The initial call said that there were multiple people shot and injured. First officers here did find 3 people with gunshot injury. 2 of them were in very critical condition. The officers at the scene did perform CPR until the medics were able to get here and get them up to the hospital. Those 2 people, both students, are dead now at the hospital. The third person, who is an employee of the school, is in serious condition and going into surgery. It was about 20 minutes after the initial call, we were able to get a vehicle description from witnesses. One of our patrol officers spotted that car about 2 miles south of here. We were able to get it stopped. 2 people stayed in the car, 1 bailed out and ran. From there, we deployed a canine. We were able to track that third person down. So all 3 of the potential suspects are in custody. They are up at the police station right now. Detectives are interviewing them. So that's where the investigation stands right now. Basically, we've got 2 kids deceased, and I use kids in the terms of students. I don't know if they're adults or teenager or minor teenagers. And then definitely an adult school employee that's been injured.
Can you tell us where that traffic stop happened?
It's kind of unclear looking at the trip notes, but down near McCrae Park. So the suspect was taken into custody in the 1300 block of River Vista. I'm not sure where that stop actually went down, but it wasn't too far from that.
Any idea on charges at this point?
Oh no, we're a ways away from that. But obviously we've got 2 people dead, so we're looking at the most serious charges of murder.
The age of the either
I don't have any.
Students?
No ages right now.
And any information on why they went this way?
Just like, these are the 8th homicides in the past 2 months, and the why is the one thing that sometimes we never know unless somebody tells us the why. We see every single one of these homicides that we're investigating has big contributing factors that happen that the police really don't have a whole lot of impact on. We're really good at investigating crime. We're really good at taking people to jail, getting guns off the street. But when it comes to the things that cause people to make these decisions or cause people to, find themselves in the circumstances that life sometimes brings them, we can't help with that a lot. That's something that the community, it has to be a community-based approach. I feel like a broken record because we've been saying this. I know I've said it to all you local guys at least once. We've got to get everybody around the table and start finding the solutions to this, because the police cannot do it all. And again, we're good at what we do, but that doesn't give families any peace. That doesn't give the friends of these kids any hope that it's going to get any better. We need the support on that front side. It's got to happen on the front end.
And how's it dealing with another shooting at a school?
These are supposed to be our safe spaces. And this school in particular, it's one that the police department works very closely with. And the school is designed to pick up the slack and help kids who need help the most, the ones who aren't getting the services that they need for a variety of different reasons. And to have it happen here is just it's going to be a horrible impact on the community. The fact that 2 kids are dead, that's horrible enough. But to think that we've got these few safe spaces that we kind of consider sacred, and now this has happened here at one of them.
This nonprofit with Will Keefe works to be one of those solutions. Can you expand on the juxtaposition of that?
Well, I can tell you that looking at historically, he's run a very successful operation. But he is dealing with kids, and he's dealing with kids who are troubled and have a variety of challenges, some that many of us can't wrap our brain around. So the program has been very successful, and this certainly won't tarnish its image. It's definitely going to impact the people who are there, and we're going to have some strategy planning and talks about how we prevent this from happening again at any one of our schools.
What relation do the suspects have to the school?
That part I'm not sure about either.
Don't know if they were looking for anyone in particular or anything like that?
You mean was it targeted?
Yes.
The incident was definitely targeted. It was not random. There's nothing random about this. It was certainly a targeted incident. But as far as, again, motive, that's something that we are going to try and figure out, but oftentimes we're kind of all left wondering. And even if we did find the motive, it's not going to make any sense to anybody.
You talked about this a lot. How's it deal with another case of violence in teenagers?
It's a sad story that we talk about far too often, and this is we're losing a generation of kids, And we've got, as a community, to get our arms wrapped around it. And I see some of our community leaders behind us, and I got a feeling they're going to want to say something. So any more questions along those lines, maybe you hold on for them, because I think they probably got a little more perspective and add a good voice to this too. You guys good with that? You got any more investigation questions?
Any idea on time of when you'll name suspects and charges?
I'm trying to get more out at 9 p.m. Give you guys enough time to get something going at 10. Obviously, we follow the evidence that comes, and the investigation will take us where it goes. But you'll hear from me by 9. Maybe I can text you or something to let you know if it's going to be of substance.
I forgot to ask, what led to the arrest? Like, what led you there?
Well, we got a vehicle description from witnesses. One of our officers spotted the car in traffic, and we were able to stop that car. Like I said, 2 people remained in the car. One took off running. K9 chased him down, and we got them all in custody there.
Are there any additional suspects, or have they?
No, I think we got all 3 of them that we're looking for, unless this grows legs. But we were already told that there were 3 people, and we got 3. You guys all good? All right. Perfect.